And we are live. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody, depending on when and where you're logging in from. And welcome to this ECLIPCITY workshop. We are here to learn more about ECLIPCITY, the entire brand, the ecosystem, and all projects that we have already existing and up and coming. So welcome, everybody. Now, my name is Andreas Kartrud, for those of you who don't know me. Based in Sweden, and I am the creator of ECLIPCITY and the contracts that we have together with my dev teams, of course. Now, let's talk a little bit about ECLIPCITY. What is it? Well, ECLIPCITY is a brand, my friends. It is a brand and a platform. It is a place where people from all over the world can go and they can localize and find whatever they want within blockchain software technology. That means ECLIPCITY is the world's first BaaS marketplace, which is an evolution of SaaS, software as a solution. ECLIPCITY is offering blockchain as a solution in multiple industries in multiple ways. And that is what we're doing. In the heart, of course, of ECLIPCITY is the main community build, because that is what everything is built of, the community. Now, Tronchain is our main network. That is what everyone can actually participate in. It is a decentralized community fund where anyone can give in and anyone can receive out. That is the beauty of Tronchain. It's a 100% passive, and of course, you can help to share and increase that fund, and that will increase your returns as well. Now, surrounding Tronchain, in order to make this a completely decentralized community support fund, we need more. We need additional services and additional projects that are generating revenue, additional profits that can be added into the Tronchain community fund, going back out to the community members. So ECLIPCITY is an entire ecosystem. Tronchain is the heart of ECLIPCITY. Well, now everything we do and deploy will be supporting, surrounding, and generating additional profit to Tronchain to maximize the sustainability of this project, to create sustainability, to create security, and create liquidity to all our users. So what are we looking at? Let me get on the board just for this. Let me see here if we can have that. So ECLIPCITY, we all know Tronchain is the heart of ECLIPCITY. That is what everyone here is building. And guys, I got to commend each and every one of you. Congratulations. We have, let me just check to be sure. I mean, in 3 months and 1 week, we have surpassed 266,000 members in Tronchain. Tronchain alone, in the entire ECLIPCITY community, we're close to 290,000 members. That is an amazing achievement, if nothing else. So congratulations to each and every one of you. 266,000 members have said yes to Tronchain, and 266,000 members are receiving daily pay from Tronchain. Now, what are we now, ECLIPCITY, doing to increase and maximize the sustainability? Well, on Monday, guys, Monday is the official launch of the Uswap DEX exchange. Uswap is the proprietary exchange to ECLIPCITY. It is the first proper decentralized exchange on the Tron network. Built and what can we say? Inspired by the success of Uniswap, we aim to deploy and be the dominating DEX exchange on the Tron network. So we got Uswap coming up this Monday. This is going to be incredible. We have such a huge demand for this exchange already. It's beyond anything. And if we're looking at statistics all around, guys, our aim is to beat Uniswap. Uniswap did $69 million in revenue to their liquidity providers the first year, on track to doing $400 million in revenue to the liquidity providers. That is incredible. What is a liquidity provider, by the way? Well, it is people, users like you and me, that add crypto into the exchange to allow liquidity so people can swap. And for this, we earn revenue fee. Now, a percentage of these fees will go back into the Tronchain Community Fund. Now, with USwap, we are also launching the UME farming. UME farming. UME is the proprietary token to the USwap exchange. It is a DeFi token and it's a governance token over USwap. This means that holders of the UME token will be able to vote propose and vote for listings and projects that will be added to USwap. If you hold a certain amount of UME and you have a favorite project on a Tron network, well, you can make a proposal for us to exposure this and list this on USwap to drive more attention so that that coin might be able to, surge a little bit. It is a complete community governance of everything we do. And that is why we're saying we're building a decentralized financial ecosystem surrounding and supporting Tronchain. And this is just the beginning, my friends. So providing liquidity to USwap, you will be able to earn or mine or farm UME. Now, why do you want to farm UME? Well, it's because it's the governance token of USwap, and it will be the only token that you will be able to start farming EFT with. EFT, the ECLIPCITY finance token, with a total supply of, we haven't really decided, but somewhere between 35 to 65,000, because we have a huge community already with a huge demand for this. So the EFT token will be the governance token of the entire ECLIPCITY ecosystem. Every service and every platform that we deploy will be able to be controlled, governed by the EFT holders. So in order for you to be able to farm EFT in the Genesis farming, where you can actually have the highest API, you need UME. And how do you get UME? You need to provide liquidity on USwap, or of course buy it by the ones that have already earned it through the farming. Now I can tell you not a lot of people will sell that UME because they want that UME to get the EFT. So guys, when we start, for you to capitalize and maximize on this, be a part of providing liquidity to USwap. We will open up TRX USDT pool first. Providing liquidity to this will give you an LP token, which you then can use on the UME mining site. And then you can farm the UME token. As we know, a couple of days later, we will open up UME TRX so that you can utilize the UME that you earn, compound it, and put it in as liquidity to mine even more. The more UME you have, the more EFT you will be able to get as well. Now, other than USwap, this is the first DeFi service that we come up with. Now, we will have a lending platform. That means we will have a platform where you can either lend or borrow cryptocurrency against collateral. If you have a lot of crypto standing by, you can put that into the contract and others can borrow this, put in collateral up, and you will receive this back with interest. This is just eliminating, any kind of third-party money provider service. We now have this through a smart contract. You can lend and you can borrow money, or you can lend or be the lender of funds through smart contract. That is why we also see $1.2 billion locked in the Compound Finance and Aave smart contract on the Ethereum network. A lending platform. It is huge. So, and of course, a percentage of interest that is created on this platform will be added to the Tronchain. USwap added to the Tronchain. And we will have more services. We're already planning on 5 or 6, and ultimately we will have 10 to 12 different platforms because DeFi is an ever expanding industry right now. It's been on the market for 1.5 years only. And every single day, we see more and more opportunities to utilize smart contract to put everyday services on the blockchain. Being able to put the power of money and power of control back into the people, not any government, not any authority or such. Now, moving forward with ECLIPCITY, what are we? So we have Tronchain as the heart. We have USwap launching on Monday together with the UME mining. EFT farming will start sooner, if not a couple of weeks later. We will have the lending platform up and running in shortly. Now, what else do we have? We have online games. Now, we launched today the first online MMORPG game. That is a role-playing game similar to World of Warcraft. It is built upon Lineage 2, one of the most highly popular games on the market with millions and millions and millions of players around the world. What we did is that we modified it and we made it our own, and we added so that we could play and win with Tron. That means, guys, when you reach a certain level, level 40 and above in this game, you will be receiving Tron for going out on quests, slaying monsters, clanning up and doing mobs. There will be tons of things where you can actually play and earn Tron. If it's not for you, my God, it's for your kids or your grandkids. We want to revolutionize the gaming industry by allowing gamers to actually play and win instead of just spending money on their games. So we launched Aiden's Fall is the game. Now you can look that up. We will put it into the chat as well. aidensfall.com is the downloading address. But why do we want to tap into online gaming? Well, as said, it's millions and millions of gamers around the world, which are spending countless of hours and thousands of dollars every single day or every single week and month on these games, not receiving anything in return except a fun time playing the game, upgrading their character, having this awesome sword, going on quests. They can do that on this game, but you know what? They will be winning and earning and receiving and withdrawing Tron from that game. That, my friends, is unique and will revolutionize this industry. So we're tapping into multiple, not just one, not just affiliate networks. We're tapping into DeFi services. We're tapping into online gaming. We're tapping into online banking. Let me see here, banking. And that would also mean as a crypto debit card. So we are tapping into multiple billion-dollar industries where we generate additional income that is added and fueling the Tronchain Community Fund. Now, going back to the banking, I know you guys want to hear a little bit more about that. We have partnered up with one of the most reputable card providers in the world. We will be able to offer Visa, MasterCard, and Union Pay, depending on where you are in this world. And we deliver this card to more than 170 countries worldwide. It is a branded ECLIPCITY debit card where you can top up your crypto at any time, convert it to fiat, and swipe that card anywhere you want, or withdraw local currency in your native ATM. That is huge. It's not just about earning crypto, it's also about allowing the community to liquidate it. We want to be able to have this as an economy, as a global economy. And to do so, we need to be able to actually use it, spend it with merchants as well. And that is what the online banking will do, my friends. This card is also the first card that will convert fiat or Tron to fiat instantly without needing to convert it to Bitcoin or Ethereum before converting it back to fiat. That will save you a ton of money as well. And that will be a highly attractive card to anyone and everywhere all over the world that are using Tron. The unique about this partnership as well, I'm not done here. We all pay fees to the card provider. Guys, in this case, most of those fees are going back into the ECLIPCITY and back into the Tronchain community. So the more people we have utilizing the ECLIPCITY debit card, the more fees are being generated and added back into the community, going back out to you. So the fees you pay for that card, you will be receiving back more or less. That, my friends, is the unfolding and how we now are looking to see ECLIPCITY develop in the next couple of weeks. As said, USwap will launch on Monday. The UME farming will launch on Monday. We will have the EFT farming up and running within a couple of weeks. We haven't really decided how long we want you guys to mine UME before we release this one. And after that, of course, we have multiple games that are being developed, as well as hopefully within the 2 to 3 weeks, we are issuing the branded debit card. Guys, Eclipse City is much, much more than what a lot of people realize. It all started here with Tronchain. And I said from day one that Tronchain is much more than just your average smart contract. It is much more than what anyone thinks, because we have a vision. We have a vision of creating the world's first decentralized community support fund. That is why Tronchain was designed, for us to have a global community support fund where everyone and anyone can give and receive from it. And it is up to us, because it's decentralized. It's up to us to sustain it and maintain it. If we want this to work, we will need to make it work. And that is what we're doing now. Guys, in just 3 months and 1 week, 266,000 members. I believe that is breaking every single record out there. I do not know any smart contract that has achieved the same thing. And this is barely the beginning. People are now starting to finally realize, oh, they realized for a long time ago. But we have people that went off, or they said no for 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 1 month ago. They're coming back right now because they see what ECLIPCITY is doing. They see what we're doing here and what we're building. And we're not just building for the next 3 months, for the next 6 months. We're building for the next 6 years, the next 15, the next 30 years ahead. With the technology we have today with blockchain and smart contract, we can eliminate any third party. We can eliminate any government authority, and we can create our own community, which is fully or our own financial ecosystem, which is fully decentralized and governed by the community, by us. That is the ultimate vision, and that is what we're achieving, guys. We're not just saying that we're going to do it. We are doing it. So, guys, that would be a short and sweet presentation and an overview of ECLIPCITY. If you guys have any questions about what's happening right now, what we're doing, what is going on, USwap, EFT farming, UME farming, Tronchain, whatever you want, debit card, online game, type that in. We will have a quick Q&A before we drop off, because I'm sorry, but I have to get back to work. We're working right now to complete and finalize the UME farming site, the contract and everything. So there's a lot of testing going on. So I apologize for that. But first question, what is EFT farming? All right, so EFT farming is, EFT is the proprietary token to ECLIPCITY. It is the governance token of ECLIPCITY with, let's say we'll have a supply of 50,000 only. Now, if you're familiar with Yarn Finance and YFI, which had a 35,000 supply that went to 40,000 on Ethereum network, that was huge. But guys, they did that without anything, without a plan, without a community, without nothing. EFT can be compared to YFI in terms of governance token, being a governance token, and total supply. Now, we are way ahead of YFI when it comes to what we already have built. I said we have a community of 266,000 that knows about what's going on and knows about our projects in ECLIPCITY and the trust and confidence that we bring to the market. So EFT is the ECLIPCITY finance token, a governance token for the entire ecosystem, and able to farm this or mine this or stake this, whatever you want to call it, earning it, you need to be having the UME token. You will be needing to provide UME and TRX as liquidity to USwap exchange. You will be given an LP token, and that LP token you can use to mine EFT. All right, so I hope that answered your question. Let me see here. Can we have a game moderator in Aiden's fall? Absolutely, we will be having that. I will talk to the game devs and moderators there, and we will see that we have someone online. Now, in the game, of course, guys, keep in mind, we launched it today. I've been seeing an average of 7 to 8, 9 players online all the time. That is huge, guys. We just started. The live stream on Twitch and YouTube will start soon as well, and I can assure you that we will have hundreds of thousands to millions of players playing this game within the next 6 to 12 months. And that, my friends, will generate a nice revenue to Tronchain and us all. Let me see here. What else do we have? I didn't understand anything because I joined in lately. Kumar, I would then ask you to view the recording. So I will put the recording up on YouTube, post it into the all the chats, all the groups. Have a look at the recording so I don't need to repeat myself all over. Thank you. What is the minimum USD and Tron needed for UME farming? All right, so the minimum liquidity that you can provide in terms of USDT is $1, and then the equivalent in TRX. But guys, $1 won't give you a lot of UME, I can tell you that. But it's the minimum. There's no maximum. The more you put, the more liquidity you add, the more UME, the more LP tokens you receive, which will, again, give you more UME in the farming. So adding liquidity, guys, you will earn in two ways. You will earn from the fees that are being, from the swap, from the trading fees that are happening in that pool, and you will earn UME. So providing liquidity to Uniswap is not just giving you a revenue in the fees, it's giving you two separate ways of earning. You're earning UME and you're earning revenue from the fees. Where is the TRX1 in Quest, etc., coming from in Aiden's Fall? Okay, so in Aiden's Fall, once you reach level 40, that is when TRX is starting to be dropped by mobs, monsters, quests, and such things. So the game token that is in the game, once you actually reach level 40, that turns into TRX. So you need to reach a certain level before the TRX starts to drop. Now, if you do, nobody needs to actually add TRX into the game as they start playing. Familiarize yourself, get familiar with the game, play it, upgrade yourself, do some quests, learn it. I've been playing it a lot, and it is, you're getting hooked. It is awesome, and you just start to want to buy things using TRX. That TRX goes into the game and is being won as a level 40 and above. And the higher level you are, of course, the more TRX you can win. You can clan up with other players, online players, to go on bigger quests to earn more TRX, where you split the TRX between you. It is so many ways to do. So guys, I highly advise, if you don't play games, your kids do, but your kids do, have them start playing this game. Why not play a fun game where they can actually win and earn TRX as well? Will there be, let me see here, was that the right one? Will there be a step-by-step tutorial video on how to farm or mine UME? Yes, absolutely. Once we launch Uniswap, there will be a step-by-step tutorial guide, very, very thorough, showing you how to add liquidity, how to remove, how to connect your wallet, everything that you can do and will be needing to do on Uniswap. There's a tutorial guide for it. And the same will be for the farming. It is absolutely not difficult. And of course, there will be live Zooms. I will have tutorial videos on my YouTube. Everything, I will make sure that you are all informed and educated to do it the proper and the right way. Nobody will miss out, my friends. So what do we do once it's launched on Monday? So regarding Uniswap, of course. So when it's launched on Monday, we will launch and open the USDT TRX pool. What you want to do is that you want to add liquidity to that pool. That means you want to add 50% of USDT and 50% of Tron in dollar value, of course. So if you add $500 of USDT, you need to add Tron for $500 as well. Now, when you do so, you participate in receiving revenue fees from all swaps happening in that pool. And you are receiving a special LP token. That LP token, you will go to the UME farming site and you will stake it. And when you stake it on that site, the UME starts to roll in as well. So that's what you want to do on Monday. You want to add liquidity to Uniswap, and you want to put your LP tokens into the UME farming. Of course, I will guide you all on how to do this with tutorial videos and step-by-step guides. Games should, the Aiden's Fall should also be able to be played on mobile. This will maximize for the young generation as too. Absolutely, we do know that. Right now, this is an 11 gig game, so we are on PC only. We are looking at making a mobile version in the future, but first and foremost, we want to get this game out. We are, as said, we are within a month from now, deploying a new game, another game, which is very different, but awesome. I can't wait for this one, which will have weekly prize tournaments and a lot more. Guys, as I've said so many times, we're scratching the surface of ECLIPCITY. We've barely begun. We've been doing this for 3 months. Come on, we have so much coming. And guys, just be excited. I'm getting chills. You're thinking about all I know that is coming, but I can't share everything with you yet. But I really, really do. But it's coming, my friends. It's really, really coming. All right, let me see here. Genesis mining will be locked in period, question mark. So yes, so we are looking at a few different options of Genesis mining and liquidity pool mining, such and such. So more details about this. I think the Genesis mining will be locked during the Genesis mining period for EFT. Now we are going to put out a white paper for both USwap, UME, and EFT very, very soon, where all details are disclosed, where everyone will be able to read and see everything. So for all details coming towards total supply, ratio, all this, please wait for the white paper, as everything will be there. Do we buy UME tokens? Good question. So once the UME farming starts, you will be able to buy UME token. Yes, if somebody wants to sell, of course. Now, we are looking at the option of having, because when it comes to launching a DEX, of course, we need to be able to provide liquidity in these pools as well in order to not have fluctuations in the price. So we're looking, don't quote me, we're looking at maybe doing maybe a 15%, a 16% of the total supply as an for investors, that people can actually purchase and buy the UME as an investor, but it will not be possible to buy an amount and have that amount loaded into the market immediately. It will be bought through a smart contract, and it will be allocated exactly as the mining itself. So we are looking at that option because that will raise funds to increase the liquidity that we can add to USwap in order to open up more pools more faster. And it will also allow us to control and make sure that the price through that smart contract purchase is being adjusted and allocated according to the price that will be determined as the UME. So, more details of this will be coming on either tomorrow or on Monday when we launch. We haven't finalized the full emission yet because we are still in discussion with professors and economics about the best way possible to do so. There are a lot going on behind the scenes. Launching a DEX exchange is not as easy as many might think. It requires millions and millions and millions of dollars, not just to make it, but also in liquidity to make sure that people can be able to swap without affecting that price too much, because it needs to, of course, go according to the regular price. You can't have Bitcoin at 25,000 on a DEX and on 13,000 on Binance, so to say. But we are looking at several ways. We will disclose everything in the white paper. Everyone will know in due time. Let me see what else we have. From Gary, if there's anyone who is new here, there's time to learn, educate yourself, and hopefully you will have a good sponsor in Tronchain. Follow these meetings and watch the previous webinar replays as well. Gary, thank you so much for mentioning that. That is highly important, guys. When you're participating in something, if you want to build it, if you want to be a part of it, you want to know as much as possible, guys. If you learn or if you inform yourself about ECLIPCITY and what we're doing, the strategy that we're deploying everything in, and the vision that we're building towards, you will see that it's a no-brainer. I'm sorry, it's a no-brainer. It's a pure winner. You guys, if you haven't seen it yet, you will see it soon. All right, let me see here. Why are you doing the first pool with USD TRX? Well, because after analyzing a lot of the pools on all the pools on Uniswap and JustSwap and Unicorn Swap, we have seen that the highest stability is in TRX USDT pool. So that is the pool that we will open up first in order to eliminate volatility and, of course, to build the user base of USwap. That is the most important thing. If we open up WIN TRX, how many of you has the token WIN? WIN. Just you can do a hands up or whatever. So, but how many of you have it? I doubt. I doubt you have it. So why would we open TRX VIN? Nobody would be able to provide liquidity to that pool. So we're starting out with one of the pools that are the most traded token or traded token in the world, which is USDT, of course. Can anything be controlled by you in the Tronchain DApp? No. I have absolutely no control, no governance, no nothing over the Tronchain contract. I created it. We wrote the code. We deployed it. The protocol is open source, verified, and audited on the Tron scan. So I have absolutely nothing. Nothing to do with that. So far, everything looks good. Hope for the best for a long time. Absolutely, guys. That's the only thing we're doing here. We're working for a long time. I'm a networker like many of you, like most of you. And let me tell you straight, I'm sick and tired of rebuilding, of being scammed by companies and corporates and CEOs that were fraudulent intentions, because we've all gone through that, me included. I can guarantee you that. And that is what drove me to take part of the blockchain and the smart contract technology and create ECLIPCITY, a safe haven for all of us that has been scammed, been frauded, been tricked, been duped in or whatever in this industry, because 99% of us has been. That is the problem with the financial industry. When money's in the picture, scammers come up. They are there as well. And I am sick and tired of that. And that is why I took this step. And that is why we're creating ECLIPCITY for all of us to have a safe and secure place that is actually adding and providing security and liquidity for our users and our projects to run for years and years and years to come. Because that is what this ecosystem will do. I haven't even, there's more too. I want to put up 2 more lines, but I'm not going to disclose that yet, because those of you who know me know that I don't tell before I am 100% sure and it is close to happening. Because if I say something now, that will be the only thing people ask of the next 6 weeks. So we're waiting for it. Guys, just stay excited. Keep building Tronchain. As I said from day one, if you're building Tronchain, you're building your future, because Tronchain is a community support fund that will give and give and give to all of you as long as you give a little bit back. With this ecosystem, we are going to make sure that we're creating a financial ecosystem supporting Tronchain for years. All right, let us see. Is there any other questions, or are we dropping off? Let me see. UME max supply. Don't quote me on this, but I believe that we have decided on 23 million. Do not quote me on this, but that is what I think we have been deciding on. That is my own proposition, because I've been doing some calculations and stuff like that. But we're looking at somewhere around 20, 23, 25 million. Let me see. Alex, what I meant is, this TRX you win in the quest, where is it coming from? How does the game afford to give TRX to players? Great question, Alex. All right, so the TRX comes from us. We add TRX into the game, and the TRX comes from you guys, the players. Right now, not a lot of people are depositing into the game. But as, reaching level 40, 50, 100, 120, and they start going quests, people will load Tron into this game. And that Tron is also being added into the game, and because it doesn't go to us, it doesn't go to any of the game developers. It goes into the game and is being won by you guys, the gamers. So that's how that's how the game is being filled with Tron. Let me see. Wish you all the success. For all our success, you are our sharpest weapon. Thank you for the universe to show the wonderful founder. Thank you so much, Mr. Suresh. Thank you for your, to everyone here that has written towards me. Thank you so much for everything, for all the kind words. They are highly appreciated, and it just warms my heart. It really does. What I would like to say is a big, big thank you to each and every one of you guys, because you are the ones that are making all of this possible. Without you, there wouldn't be a community. That's the thing. Eclipse City is you. You are Eclipse City. We're all a part of it. So thank you so much to each and every one of you. You guys, the support, the commitment, the efforts that you guys are putting in is tremendous. And it shows me, guys, there's still good in this world. There's still people who want to do good, who want to be a positive example for others, to help and support. And my God, that is what this is all about. It is. It truly is. Can we add liquidity several times or only once? We can add as much as we want. If you have $200 that you want to add into liquidity today, you can add that. If you have another $500 tomorrow you want to add in, you do that. There's no limit. You can just add and remove as much as you want whenever you want. There's no limits, no lockups, no nothing. Let me see. To the WH Academy, thank you so much for your kind words. Again, thank you so much. And thank you so much for your commitments and efforts towards our community, guys. Guys, this is what's amazing with Tronchain. I remember, I don't know if you've been with us from the beginning, you do remember me saying that it does not matter how great a smart contract is, how good the code is, or how perfect and flawless it is. If we don't have great leadership, the project will fail. And I have to say, at the bottom of my heart, the leadership that we have in Eclipse City is second to none. It is beyond anything that I've ever seen before. And I worked with a lot of people around the world. Guys, this network and the community leaders that are in Eclipse City, guys, there are people that came out of retirement. There are people that have been making billions of dollars in this industry. There are people that have been building hundreds, 200s, millions of people in their downline. And my God, there are so many hungry young leaders out there that are wanting to do the same. Guys, what we have is unique. And that is why you see 266,000 members already joining in 3 months. We're going to crush 500,000 within the end of this year. If by my estimation, we're going to pass 750,000 members by the end of this year. That is my personal goal. And we're about to cross 2 billion TRX deposited to the Tronchain Community Fund. That is an achievement by itself. 2 billion TRX. Amazing. All right, let me see here. Final questions before we drop off. Let me see here. For those of us with the desktop version as opposed to the new clever wallets, can we still participate in the UME tokens, debit card, and mining? Absolutely. So when it comes to desktop version, you just use TronLink. I use TronLink myself. That is, I think that's the best wallet. And that is more or less like MetaMask. It's a browser extension so that you can use it on desktop. You can also download it as app. You can duplicate your wallets in both the app and on the desktop version so that you have access to them at all time. Let me see. Sorry, guys, just reading. Aaron, text me on Telegram later. I think because we had a time difference, the winter summertime kicked in, and I'm an hour in delay. So I do believe that the time zone is different. But I'll be on the Zoom tomorrow, absolutely, to be there with your team. Let me see here. What else do we got? Still hoping that Aiden's fall in-game tokens and future game tokens come through Uniswap as LP. There's so much coming and happening in Eclipse City, and you're absolutely right. So for Aiden's Fall, we are looking to deploy a governance token. You know, we're all about decentralized and community governance. So the game will have its own game token as well. And those holders of that token will actually be able to vote and propose and participate in the development of the game, adding quests, you know, having this, having that, adding that kind of country or whatever. So this is going to be amazing. And of course, that token will, of course, have its liquidity on Uniswap as well. There's a lot coming. Yes, my friends, there's a lot coming and happening in ECLIPCITY. Let me see here. Is there a limitation to the number of participants providing liquidity to Uniswap? No, there's no limit to how many people can participate in Uniswap. The more the merrier. The more users adding liquidity to all pools, the more liquidity is in the pools, and that will draw more people. You know, the more people coming in, the more liquidity, the more people will use it, the more people will trade it, and the more fees will be generated to you who actually provide that liquidity. So there's no limit to how much liquidity you can provide, or no limit to how many people can provide liquidity. Let me see. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I mean, all these kind words, you know, I'm hoping to grow old with ECLIPCITY. You know, ECLIPCITY is the future. Great work. Stay focused. Stay motivated. You're helping a lot, guys. All of this is really touching me. Thank you so much for all the kind words. We are looking to drop off right now. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand and realize how much I appreciate you all. You guys are the heart of ECLIPCITY. You are ECLIPCITY. And everything we do is done for the greater goods of all of us. We are changing things. And guys, you know what? Because we're different. We're something new, and we're needed. So guys, let's continue to make a difference in this world. We are, you know, already changing the lives of several hundreds of thousands of people. Our goal is to change the lives of millions, if not even billions of people around this world. Guys, thank you so much for each and every one of you and all you do. Again, thank you, and I'll see you on Monday for the, well, it's got to be both Tronchain and Uniswap Zoom. Stay tuned for tomorrow as well, because I do believe that I will kick in with an extra Zoom where we will actually be talking a little bit about DeFi and how to actually utilize a swap, an exchange, so to say. But we will have to use either Uniswap or JustSwap as an example. Just stay tuned in the group, guys, and I'll see you there. Take care. Have a wonderful Saturday. Love you all. Bye-bye.